Hello, my name is Bill Haley, and this is part of my 3-minute introduction series into Haley 2024, The Movement's Government Reform Ideas. This one's going to be 6 minutes because this is too much for me to fit into 3 minutes. So let's double it up to 6 minutes on this one. I'm going to get into a little bit more. Hopefully you already know a lot about my CRA structure. I'm going to talk about how CRAs and RAs are leadership. But we're going to go over, in case this is your first video as well. So CRAs are competitive regulatory agencies. They're also competitive governing agencies, and they double up as competitive representative agencies. RAs are rating agencies. They're within the rating system, and these people who are elected, first they're selected, then membership elects them as representatives. So let's get right into it. We're going to have 180 decisions and associations. We split all government power into 30 sectors. So environmental law is different from labor law versus insurance law versus healthcare law, that kind of stuff. We got 30 different sectors. We split all government power. Top level elected leadership per level of government, per sector. So nobody's in control of more than one sector at a time. So we'll get into what the 180 is all about in a minute. Mission statements. Every CRA is going to have their mission statements, their philosophy, how should we govern you. They're going to have a track record and the like, based on long-term track records. Conservative on some issues and liberal on other issues. Some people, they always say, I'm conservative on some policies, liberal on other policies, or the reverse. There's a wide variety of those things. So each sector you can pick whether you want to be conservative, liberal, libertarian, middle of the road. You have about a dozen different choices per sector. So if you're conservative on family law, then you can do that. If you're liberal on labor law, you can do that. There's a lot of different issues. The federal, state, and local has clear lines of delineation. So in every sector, you're going to have all 30 sectors. I'm sorry, at every level of government, federal, state, and local, you can have all 30 sectors. But at the federal level, you're going to have certain responsibilities and authorities. State level authorities and responsibilities, local. Hopefully we're going to have clear lines of delineation between those. But they're going to have to work together as well. So here's per sector. Here's a sector, whether you're talking about local level, state level, or federal level. You're going to have roughly you're going to have exactly 30 sector boards. These are the representatives. And then underneath them, let's just talk about the CRA side for now. Underneath them, we're going to have 12 distinct competitive regulatory agencies. These are full governmental units with executive, legislative, and judicial powers. On the other side, you have the rating system. Their product is high-quality information from a wide variety of perspectives. Watch that video. I don't have time right now to get into that issue right now. Okay, here are the 30 sectors, so you can see a little bit better. You got 15 right here, 5 in the charity system because we get rid of all government welfare. 5 in the foreign protection system, we go to a dramatically free enterprise military, but we have representative control only when it's totally necessary. And we have a lot of good checks and balances, a lot more representative control than we currently have in our current system. Then let's talk about the violent crime mitigation system. Violent crime is 5 different sectors, prisons and the court system, the police, and the like. So look at that video for that. Here's the 15 other sectors. So each one of these sectors, you get to pick you get to select which CRA you want to become a member of. Healthcare, financial, insurance, food, education, manufacturing, human resources, identity, environmental. All these are described in other videos. But in each one, you're going to have 12 different options. And at every level of government, you have 12 different options. Well, every level you have the exact same thing. Federal, state, and local. Okay, very important slide here. No one person can serve in a position of official authority in more than one sector, and there's 30 of them. You have to pick your federal, state, or local. You can only serve one of those. You have to be in either the legislative, executive, or judicial. You can only serve in one of those at a time. You have to be on the CRA side or the rating system side. There's just as many on the rating system side, exactly the number, as there are on the competitive regulatory agency side. And then if you're within the competitive regulatory agency, you're in the base unit, the CRA, or the RA for the rating agency. Then you're at the sector board or you're at the sector board level, or on the rating system level. That's the equivalent. They're the representative level, or the parent sector board and the equivalent parent rating system. So every time you select a rating agency or a CRA, competitive regulatory agency, you are picking who your leaders are. Then within the membership, every CRA picks the members of every CRA pick the leadership of their CRA. They pick leaders of the executive, the legislative, and the judicial authorities. They pick the representatives as well. So you pick directly the representatives. So it's a very wide range of representative control. We have much more representative control over this than we currently have within this system than what we have in our current system. And we're going to switch almost everything we have into the free enterprise system anyway. 95% of what government's currently doing, dollar-wise, is going to be shifted over to the free enterprise system. But we're going to actually have more representative control, societal oversight. So only where it's positively necessary, where you need to have representative control to represent them. Anyway, there's a lot more to find on my website at Haley2024.org. So, until the next video.